Hi there, this is your girl Nancy Pezu, and I'm super delighted on this episode of Administration with Nancy. Administration with Nancy is where I have guests, discuss about administration and management, or I take the topics and just record and share with you on my various platforms. So you're welcome to this one. I'm Nancy Ekpezu, like I said earlier, and I'm going to dive right into what we have. But before I do that, I'm going to briefly introduce myself for those of you who have never met me or been on any of my platforms, or if you're just encountering me for the first time. So I am Nancy Ekpezu. I'm the founder and lead consultant at Pezu Smith Consulting. I'm the author of three amazing books. I think I have them here. Um, Dear Educator, which was my first book published in 2019, just before I left paid employment to become a founder of my own company. And then, of course, Effective Boarding House Administration, which was my last book published in 2021, December. And it made a lot of hits about in the media and all that because of the time that it was published. And my second book, incidentally, I've run out of copies of them right where I am, but I have some other in some other places. Is the School Administrator's Companion, which was my second book, published in 2021 on my birthday in May. So that's a bit about me. I'm also a TEDx speaker. I'm a trainer. I'm an education and management consultant, and I'm a life coach. Actually, I'm a chartered administrator. I wear many hats, as you can see: author, speaker, trainer, founder, education and management consultant, and a life coach. Yeah. Okay, so I've received several international awards for my work, but I'm not going to go into all of the details here because I want to focus on the topic. But if you would like to know a bit about that, you can scroll. There are some videos where I did a bit of, the things that I have done and the awards that I have received. So visit my website, www.nancyekpezu.com. Most places online, you're going to see me as Nancy Ekpezu, apart from Facebook, where I'm Nancy Mba Ekpezu. So on YouTube, and if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. Do it right now, right away, right away, right away. I mean, now. Subscribe, hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification so that you'll be the first to be notified whenever I have new video uploads. Okay, we're diving in now. Now, the topic is, what type of manager are you? What type of manager are you? I know there are many theories about leadership, about management, and all that. I'm not a very, very big fan of theories, incidentally. I like to just see things applied and they work and I see results. And if you read any of my books, you'll know that I'm not very big on big definitions and all that because I write for the workplace, I teach for the workplace and your personal life so that I can just pick nuggets here and there and apply them. So not to be memorizing definitions of leadership, of management, and their styles. No, that bores me, incidentally, even though I have an MBA. Yeah. Okay, so let's go on now. So let's look at, there are several types of leaders I'm going to discuss today. The directive leader, the visionary leader, participative leader, the coaching leader and manager. I'm going to be using manager and leadership, even though we both know that they mean different things. But in this case, let's just assume that the manager is also a leader. Okay. So what do directive managers do? I'm sure some of us, well, I have encountered one or two directive managers, and this seems to be quite a common way of managing people or leading them, which is to just tell them what to do. Basically, a directive manager is someone that tells you what to do and is a task-oriented person and just wants to see results. They play an active role in setting clear objectives and ensuring that the subordinates follow through. So if you have a boss, manager, or leader that just says, hey, this is what we're going to do, this is how we want to do it, Have you ever submitted a report to a leader and the person asks, is that how I taught you how to do it? They're actually autocratic. They demand compliance, the word is demand. They demand compliance, obedience, and following the rules. They are not people that bend easily. This is how I want it. This is how I want you to do it. This is what I want you to do. This is how I want you to do it. They do not give much room for you to bring in your creativity and innovation into your job. And if you're the type that like to be very creative and innovative, you might have a problem. You definitely not might have a problem working under the supervision of a directive manager. And if you're a directive manager, there are times to be autocratic. So it's not like everything about directive managers is all wrong. There are times when everybody is just, you can't get to a conclusive end or a decision about something. At such times, you might need to put on your autocratic hat as a manager. But there is a problem with doing that all of the time, directing people, telling them what to do, how to do it. This is how may have wanted. This is how I want it. This is what you should do. After a while, you actually stifle people's creativity, and they might not like it. They will not like it. Okay, so if you're a directive manager, you need to calm down and also learn to listen to people. This kind of management style usually comes with people who are bossy. They're not very used to getting inputs from people or giving credit to the team and what they have done to contribute to the group. Okay, so that's one management style, okay, or leadership style, if you will. Remember, I said we're going to be using leadership and management interchangeably, but we both know between ourselves that they're not the same thing. Okay, so visionary managers. A visionary manager shows you where you're going as a team or as an organization so that you can get there together. A visionary manager will set concrete plans to achieve and execute a vision and would lead the team towards accomplishing the vision. They're actually persistent, imaginative, bold, and goal-oriented. And but such people who would come to your mind is Martin Luther King. Now, it's very great to have a vision, but sometimes you might actually conceive a wrong vision. And so you might need input from people to even refine a vision that you have. Yes, there are times like that. So usually people who are visionary leaders are very persistent, they're imaginative and bold and goal-oriented. They show you a picture of where you all should be going and they lead you towards there confidently. They're actually very confident people. So a visionary manager or leader is not a bad thing. But there's a side to it when even you can have a vision and after a while you might need to tweak it or something. So you also need to bring a bit of flexibility to it as well. Okay, so visionary managers. How many of you have encountered a visionary manager? I think I've had more of autocratic people, and we'll get to see the others too. I'll tell you the ones I've encountered. Okay. Then we have the affiliative managers. They lead or manage through relationships. These are the people who care about their team members. They promote positivity and a harmonious workplace. They encourage team building. They focus on creating personal connections between employees and their managers. And they help to build a sense of community and trust. Okay, these are the people that say, do you have a problem? Come and talk to me in my office. They care about you. They want to know what's making you not to perform. If you just had a miscarriage, for example, you just lost a baby, they'll be the first to notice that you're coming to work with a bad countenance. They'll probably be the first person you're going to call to tell them the challenges you're having. They listen. They want connection. They like to be liked too. They believe that a harmonious workplace makes people to work very well. And there's some people who don't believe that. Okay. So like the directive managers we told you, they just want the results done. They don't want to be listening to all of these, be, little bits about yourself and all that. They might see them as excuses. I'm sure you've had such bosses. So affiliative managers build a sense of community and trust. They try to make you relax in the workplace and work against toxicity. They want you to have a clear mind to work, they promote positivity in the workplace, and which is excellent. But they can also be taken advantage of because if you're so focused on the relationship sometimes as against them working, they might sometimes take advantage of you. And there's none of these management styles or leadership styles that is 100% perfect. And at some point or the other, well, I'm going ahead of my slides. Let me continue. Okay, so they build a sense of community and trust, which is beautiful. Okay, they love people, they want you to work, and they want you to get results, but they want you to enjoy the place. Okay. Then we have the participative managers who would say, let's do it together, okay? They would, oh, I don't know what's itching here. Okay, they take suggestions from colleagues and subordinates, and they value the knowledge and skills of team members. Think about Bill Gates, for example. They encourage each team member's involvement and a sense of fulfillment of contributing to the team's progress and achievements. So they are not the kind of leader or manager that will say, I'm doing it all, or this is where we are heading. Everybody just follow me without you thinking. They encourage you to think. So this kind of manager encourages creativity and innovation. And when your ideas are accepted, you'll be very happy to bring it next time. As against the directive manager who just tells you what to do and how to do it. The participative manager might tell you what to do or what needs to be done, or would even ask you, do you think what I need you to do is what we need to do? And you might say, oh, I think we could actually do it. They're open to ideas, basically, from the team members. And they do not behave like they know it all because really nobody knows it all. And so they harness the ideas and knowledge and skills and experiences of everybody on the group, on the team, to make sure that we get results as a team. So they encourage collaboration, participation, partnerships, okay, and they value your ingenuity, they value your ideas, they value your all of the things that you bring to the team. Then we have the pace setting manager. The pace setting manager keeps it fast. Basically, they provide professional guardians and then they demonstrate by example the level of performance and quality that they expect the subordinates to follow through. So they are the experts in their field and they come, showing you how it should be done. Remember, the directive manager tells you what to do, how to do it. This one actually demonstrates and shows you, and you can learn by example from them. They lead from the front, and they're usually very visible people. When you get to a school, for example, where the principal or the school administrator is a pace-setting manager, you would know by they are visible. The people know them. Okay, they show the way and expect the employees to follow through. So they are experts. They come in with their knowledge and level of expertise and expect others to follow to learn. Okay. Then we have coaches, the coaching managers or the coaching leaders. Lately management in short has evolved to coaching more or less. And coaches think long-term development of others. They coach you to become and to perform, to become and to perform. I would say that they're transformational. They focus on the needs of the team, identifying their strengths and their weaknesses. They also use partnerships and collaborations to get things done. They have a strong belief in the potential of the team members, basically. And they also use questioning tools to get you to think deeply and reflect. Okay, they emphasize on learning and development and a lot of feedback and support and helping the reports or subordinates or employees to achieve their goals. Maybe because I'm a certified life coach, but I love to coach people. I see that I love to see people who started with me just transform to do things that they never thought that they could do. And just basically outperform themselves, without you having to curse and shout and, all of the things that come with managing people. So out of all of these styles, management and leadership styles, I'm sure you've seen that there's none that is particularly 100% perfect, and you will need to pick big a bit here and there. There are times you need to be autocratic if you're too relational and everything is all soft and dovey, they'll take advantage of you. If you're too hard and direct, you're the direct boss, bossy, directive kind of manager, people will run away from you and you actually don't get them to think anymore. They just behave like robots. Okay, yes, sir. Do it, stand, shut, stand, sit. But there's a bit of you need participation, you need I don't know. I think an insect fell on my nose. It's just itching. Sorry, I'm not picking my nose. It's just an itchy feeling I'm having here. Okay, so let me drink some water. Maybe that will help me feel better now. All right. So that is it. So I encourage you to learn to coach. Now the itch is on my mouth. Ooh. Okay, so I encourage you to learn to be a coach, to know when to have the team be participatory and when to be a direct manager, the directive manager. So you should have a bit of this, that, because you even need to be visionary to, imagine where people are heading. So what I would recommend is that you study the strengths of each of these leadership and management styles and draw their strengths and then introduce coaching as your style as well. I highly recommend coaching because you can coach people to perform, you can coach them to transform them, you can coach them to overcome limiting beliefs. Because sometimes even the trainings we do in organizations, you train people, you do this, and their mindsets are not really aligning. I think that place of coaching really, really comes in. That's just beyond training people. Okay, this goes a little deeper and a lot of insightful and questioning and reflection that comes from within, and that really helps. And you also need a harmonious place, to do this. So you can see that all of the other styles are not totally wrong. You need a bit of here, there, because even in coaching, you need to have harmony. You need to have a place where people are, cool, calm enough to do their jobs. And you also need to be able to know when to put a little fire on that to push them. So I think balance, in summary, balance is the key to all of this. So no matter your management style, no matter what it is, I think that you just need a balance to it. But I would not recommend anyone to be bossy in 2023 and beyond. I mean, leadership has evolved and evolved and evolved. So, but you need to know when to be autocratic. You need to know when to be participatory. You need to know just basically, all of the styles we discussed. I hope I've made some sense. I didn't really prepare for this. I just thought it up this evening now to just do this a record, and I hope it's been good. So, if you have questions, type them in the comments. I'll be glad to answer them. And then contact me, okay, on WhatsApp at 2+234-803-588-0367. A member of my team will be there to attend to you. And subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't. We are over 1,000. Oh my God. And it reminds me of when I started this channel during the pandemic. I think I was just at home on a visit. There was this scare that daddy had COVID, and so I had to find a way to go and see him. There were no flights. The first time I'm talking about this, no flights were allowed to go. And we had my brother and I had to hire this cab and paid exorbitantly for him for the taxi man to take us back home to see dad. And I think after seeing him, and I just said, well, I'm going to be here for a while. I don't know how long the lockdown will be. why don't I just record a video? And very unplanned, I got on the dining table, sat down and recorded a video impromptu just to introduce my channel, put it out there. I didn't edit. By the way, I don't edit my videos. I just come on and talk. I think because these are things I've done over the years and they're part of me. So I'm not here to prove anything to anyone. I'm just here to teach. So all of the props and lighting and all of the things people do to promote their videos. I'm afraid I've never done any of them. I've never edited a video. No matter how it turns out, I just post it because I share from my heart. And I believe that that's also one of the things that have made you to connect with me. And if that is true, then subscribe to this channel and do that now. I have a video that has been viewed by about 4,500 people. And I'm like, oh my God, and my YouTube channel just hit 1,000. How can it be one video have 4,000 views, over 4,500 views? And I'm just getting to 1,000. That's not fair. If someone takes the time to record a video for you, then you should also reciprocate by just at least subscribing to the channel. And please, when you do, turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever there are new video uploads. And you can visit my seller shop, www.seller.co/ let me just write it here, www.seller.co/m/Nancy Ekpezu. Okay. So visit my seller shop. I have lots of templates I'm building now and an ebook. I know lately I've been training on AI. A lot of you do not know how tech savvy I am. I've been training organizations on AI and individuals who have come for coaching. And I tell people that it's never too late to start out on tech. So those who are up to 40 and feeling like the world left them behind in the rockets, don't worry, I'm here for you. Just contact me. And I even wrote a book about my ChatGPT experience. It's titled From Curiosity to Mastery, My ChatGPT Story, a Journey. And it's just 1,000 naira or so, 1,200 or so. Come on, that's not even enough to buy you a pizza these days. So just get there and that's not enough to buy you a pizza. So get there and buy it. Okay, and there are lots of templates. My books are there, and for my books, we deliver to your doorsteps. All of these books. Even today, I had to deliver some books to someone in Ibadan and then Akure and Port Harcourt. So these are my books, apart from the other one that I said I've run out of in the house, but I still have a few copies out there. My books are also on Amazon. Just type in Nancy Ekpezu. My books will pop up. On Facebook, I'm there as Nancy Ekpezu. Connect with me on LinkedIn. That reminds me, I just started a newsletter. Was it yesterday? Yes. And as of today, I already had over 1,100 subscribers as at the time I checked this evening. Wow. So I started a newsletter and it's titled Administration with Nancy. And by the way, if you want to check all my posts, whether on Facebook, LinkedIn, wherever, just put hashtag administration with Nancy. My post to pop up. And in case you do not know what my organization does, we recruit, we train, we mentor, we consult a whole lot around administration and management. And so performance management, admin audits, what else? Training on customer service, business ethics, professional ethics, a whole lot that we do. Visit my website, www.nancyekpezu.com. Subscribe to my blog. There are a whole lot of things I'm involved in. I have a YouTube channel. I have my website where I have a blog and I share in case you like reading. If you're the video person, come to YouTube. And even if you're not, do a combination of all of them. On LinkedIn, follow me too. Send me a request. Okay, so we can connect. Nancy Ekpezu. On Facebook, I have a Facebook public figure page, Nancy Ekpezu. And I'm on Instagram as Nancy Ekpezu as well. I hope this has been worth your while. Thank you so much for always watching out for my video. I hope and for watching them. And see you in the next video. But before I go, subscribe. Do it now. Thank you. Thank you.